Yo, what's up guys? How you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to another FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Player Review. Another player from this week's Team of the Week. It is the 4th in form, Fif Thauvin. So the Frenchman plays his football for Marseille in the French Ligue 1. He's now 88 rated and a walkout in packs. And he's got 87 pace, 91 dribbling and shooting, 90 passing and 83 physical. He is 5'10", left-footed with 4-star skill moves, but he does only have a 3-star weak foot. So this is like the first time I've ever really used a special version of Thauvin, and this is a highly boosted version as well, so I was looking forward to it. You could stick him into a full-on French Ligue 1 side if you wanted to, just like this, in his default right-wing position. But I played him slightly more central in a right-forward position to try and get him in nice and involved in my main team here. It's a mix between the Bundesliga, the Premier League, and of course the La Liga and French League as well. So when we move on into the in-game stats for the Marseille winger, they're looking decent. They're looking very decent because, of course, he started off as a 77, got himself a ratings refresh upgrade, and has now had 4 in form. So the stats are looking amazing. We've even got the likes of 89 strength, 99 attack positioning, and some very decent shot power and long shot ability when we've applied the Hawk chemistry style today. His overall item itself with the Hawk Chem style goes up to 93 pace, 95 shooting and 88 physical, alongside that already very decent 90 passing and 91 dribbling. So we were looking at a bit of a monster here. Now, moving on into the clips, we can talk about some pros and cons about the player. We'll start with the negatives first, as always. I was expecting pretty big things, and well, we'll talk about the main positives in just a second. But what I was very disappointed about was the lack of strength that Thauvin seemed to have. Now, we boosted that up to 89 in-game, but for some reason, I just didn't feel it at all. Even the base, like, 84 strength that he has on this item as standard just didn't feel great. Like, I didn't notice it. I felt him to be a very weak player as such, and just not someone that could hold off defenders in the slightest. So yeah, that was a bit weird, and I wasn't expecting that at all. I was actually hoping for a nice, strong winger. And then, of course, we've got the weak foot situation. It's not dire straits because it is 3-star after all, which is not the worst thing in the world. It's very average. But on the right-hand side, with a left-footed player, this year on Ultimate Team, it's quite key to have a strong-footed player on that side. So like a left-footed player would be on the left, because then you can hit that low-driven shot across the keeper. And of course, what you have to do with Thauvin is cut inside a lot of the time. And sometimes that means you're going to get tackled, and that happened quite a lot. So moving on into the positives, we had a good time. We did score some good goals and actually assisted some goals as well. And what I noticed about Thauvin straight away is that Hawk chemistry style gave him noticeably high pace. His acceleration and this guy off the block is just incredibly fast. A real nice burst of pace. And alongside that, he's got very good dribbling. Not the best agility, balance, and ball control that I've ever used with different players, and I was actually hoping for slightly better, seeing as this is his 4th special item. However, his dribbling, like on the ball, is very solid, and he does have the 4-star skill moves, which are oh so important, and just his LTRT and no-touch dribbling in general was really good. He weaves past, walks past players, it feels like, very well. It's a very technical little player. He's also a very well-positioned player. I was playing him as that right forward. Sometimes it felt like he was a right striker, which is exactly what I wanted him to be. I wanted him to get involved, score some goals for me, and he was just generally in good space. Sometimes he would push out wide, which would enable me to have space down the middle or an option out wide to pass to. So yeah, a great player who's very well-positioned. He does also possess decent vision and passing ability. He's not just someone that's going to act like a second striker and score you goals. He's going to assist goals as well and play those key passes through to your out-and-out striker, which in this particular team, as you guys know, is the 3rd in form Gamero. So a great little French partnership from 2 different leagues there. But probably the biggest positive that I could give about this player is that he's got a very deadly left peg. I like the finesse shots when I do cut inside and then whip it top corner in the far corner. I really like to do that with Thauvin, and he can do it very well. He can execute those shots nicely, and of course his low driven shots are very powerful as well. 99 shot power, 99 long shots. You've got a great shooter of the ball with Thauvin. So there you have it, guys. Let me know if you've used this player and what you think of him down below in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.